Hi guys, it's Dahana again with Planning with Intentions. Welcome back to all of my returning viewers, and if you are new, do not forget to click the subscribe button and click the bell to be reminded of when I post. I do apologize that I did skip last week. I preparing myself for a new year, for school year. I digged myself into work, and then there were some major projects that I had to get done at home, and I kind of got them all at the same time, worked day and night, not all night, but for the most part, the majority of the day. So I did go ahead and skip on the week, so I do truly apologize. Today's video is on tips and tricks on how to actually use your planner. I remember when I was starting to plan, I could never find the time to look at my planner, or at the time I was either carrying too big of a planner and it was hard to carry, or I carried 4 or 5 planners and I didn't know where to find something, and the motivation kind of went away, and I didn't want to plan anymore on paper or on an electronic. So today I have a few tips here in regards to what you can do to actually use your planner on a daily basis. All right, tip number 1. So tip number 1 is don't be too hard on yourself. If you're starting to plan, there's a very good chance you will skip on a day. It is not an actual tip, but I am adding it into as a tip for the fact that we as women, a lot of times are very, very hard on ourselves, but with that being said, men are too. So do not be too hard on yourself if when you're starting to plan on a planner, you skip a day here and there. The next following tips will help you be more consistent with your planner on a daily basis. Tip number 2 is your planning schedule. Be precise and be specific in regards to your planning schedule. Have a planning schedule set and date. Put alarms for them. Put them on a whiteboard calendar like the one I have behind me. Have alarms on your phone, on your watch, on your Alexa. Put sticky notes on your refrigerator. Remind yourself of your planning schedule. Number 3 is brain dump. Brain dumping is something that is unbelievably important when it comes to planning. Reason why is because you empty everything that is in your brain, so your brain gets to relax and actually think. It doesn't have all these things crunched up in the head, trying to keep up with so many things at the same time. So brain dump, brain dump, brain dump. Tip number 4 is what planner. Now I've added this here, and here's the reason why I've added this here. Partly because the reason you are planning is to organize your life. If you don't like the planner that you have in front of you, you are not going to open it. Make sure that the planner that you're using is something that you are attracted to, and the planner that is right for you as well. Tip number 5. Make sure you really think things through about what sections are in your planner. The last thing you want is not to be able to find something that you're looking for. Appointments, notes, phone number, a schedule. If you don't have those sections organized the way you really want them, or the way they will work for you, you're not going to want to open your planner on a daily basis as well. So make sure you pick the correct sections in your planner that work for you. I am going to have a video talking about what sections you should have or how you can pick what sections you can have in your planner. Tip number 6, alarms. Alarms, alarms, alarms. I put alarms on my Alexa, I put alarms on my phones, I put alarms on my watch, I put more than one alarm. And that is the trick that works for me, is that I usually put an alarm back to back. So if I have an alarm and it's for 9 o'clock in the morning, I put an alarm for 9 o'clock in the morning. I put one for 9:05, 9:10, 9:15, depending on what time I want to actually complete the task that I want to be reminded of. So, an alarm. Tip number 7 is where you put your planner. So, you pick the place. I'm not going to tell you where you need to put your planner, but it is important where you have it, the location. I generally put it in my planner right here in front of me. Sometimes I will put it in a different section in my entryway of the house. I have a table that I sometimes work, sometimes it's there, but 9 out of 10 times it's sitting in my nightstand. It is the first thing I see when I wake up in the morning, and it's crucial sometimes for me to see it depending if I have a deadline or if my alarm goes off and I want to know exactly what it is. It's right there. Tip number 8. This tip, I cannot emphasize how important this is, guys. Caring for yourself in general is important, and everybody knows that. But the fact of the matter is, for us to learn, it is crucial for our mind to be fresh and open and ready to learn something. So, in the mornings, I think it's extremely important, just like the first meal of the day is the most important of the day. I think the way you care for yourself in the morning, the way you begin your day is extremely important to carry on with your day, to drive you into looking at your planner and what you are doing within that planner. So it is important for you to, drink water, warm lemon water, orange juice, a shake, whatever it is that you can possibly do to make your morning a little bit more healthier, to freshen your brain and keep you fresh. The rest of the day will carry itself. Number 9, really important, guys, simplify your planning. It is not necessary to complicate it, even though it is very easy to do, especially when you're starting to plan, or if you watch a lot of YouTube planners. There's nothing wrong with it because I do it all the time. But remember to make the planner work for you. Watching videos is great. It's very interacting. You get ideas. Not a problem. But don't jump into wanting to plan like others do, because if they have been planning for 10 years, it's easier. They already have a process, a planning process. You may still be in search of it. So simplify your planning. That does not mean that you can't have everything you want in your planner. That just means that you're going to make it to the point and make it simple, not too complicated. Number 10, which is very important, is to prioritize the things that you put on your planner to do for that week, for that day. Make it as find what is more important, because if you add a list that is not feasible for you to complete for that particular day, you may find yourself feeling unaccomplished, incapable to follow your planner and complete 10 simple tasks. And that's not necessarily true. It's just having a priority within the things that you do is important. So that kind of goes in hand with brain dumping, because if you brain dump, then you prioritize what you're going to do first. You add due dates to particular items, or you add them directly into that calendar for that specific item that you want to do. And number 11, this is very important, guys. Have an index, have a guide. It is very easy for you to have a planner and not know where you find things, especially when you're starting, or if you find yourself in a funk, or if you're starting, or if you've set up your planner slightly different, or if you've added sections differently. Having an index will make you use your planner every day, because you will know where you can find what you're looking for. That is the first thing that I found that disencouraged me into planning, when I would flip through my planner and I did not know where to find. There was a satisfaction out of flipping the planner, but there was no satisfaction out of not actually accomplishing anything that you wanted for that day. The beginning, the end of the day has come by, and guess what? Nothing has been accomplished. So having an index so you can find important things, where to find your schedule, where to find your monthly or your appointments, where you have your work. It just really depends on how you have set up your planner. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I did wanted to let you guys know, for the giveaway I had a few weeks ago, I did not get very many reach outs to my email. Thank you to whom did reach out. I hope you are enjoying the planner for the Happy Planner Classic, and go check out my blog for any freebies that might be wandering around there. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly do appreciate every single one of you. If there's anything you guys want to see, or if there's any subject that you want to talk about, please don't hesitate to let me know. Thumbs up this video if you like these kinds of videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.